the power of discipline in the gym with my boy Colin McCaffrey right here.
Yes, sir. Hey, thank you for having me on, bro. I'm excited for this one.
Of course, bro. I know this one's, your topic. This one's your
Yep.
niche, so let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
What initially got you started lifting?
What initially got me started lifting in the gym, I would say I was always the skinny kid, right? Growing up, I was graduated high school my senior year. I was like 18, barely pushing 110, 110 pounds, right? Skinniest kid in the class. Went into high school, was just super skinny, probably pushing around 100 pounds, right? But the main driving force behind that was the people that were around me in high school and the crowd that I was trying to fit into. Got bullied a little bit in high school. Didn't really like it a lot. Who does though, right? Just got shoved around. But what really sparked that in my head was like, yo, I want to be able to stick up for myself, right? I want to be able to defend myself, be a bigger person. But at the same time, I knew it was going to come with time and it was going to come with hard work. So I started doing it. Didn't know what I was doing when I first got in the gym. First week, I was hitting every machine, every part of the body. But just like every aspect in life, it's a learning curve. You learn more as long as you do it. So, brief story about my just lifting career, I guess, is just started eating a lot, putting on pounds. I have a super fast metabolism, and I still do, always have. So I was eating to the point where I was eating like 7,000, 8,000 calories a day, slamming shakes, just eating clean, getting my diet right, a lot of protein, tracking, and most of all, just working in the gym and figuring out the kinks and what worked, what didn't for me. Building a structure for myself in the gym was allowed me to learn along the way too, and just grow myself as a person. I'd say now I'm at the point where I've been lifting for probably 4 or 5 years ish. And I want to do a show soon. I want to do a men's physique show probably end of winter next spring maybe. So I'm at that point now where fitness is a huge part of my life, and it's taught me so many things. It's taught me how to be disciplined, not only in the gym but in all aspects of life. Right, that shit carries over.
Yeah.
Everything carries over. You're persistent in the gym. You're consistent. You're going every day, no matter if you're feeling like shit, no matter if you're, sick to an extent. But it's just a matter of getting up and doing it. So, but yeah, right now I'm sitting at around probably 170, but I just cut, so I'm down like 15 pounds. Biggest I've ever been was like 185, 180-ish. So yeah, it was a pretty big jump, but it took a while. And I would say most of that is lean muscle mass, right? It's not fat because I'm pretty shredded right now. Not to brag or anything, but like I have a really low body fat percentage, and that should takes a toll on you too. Like this whole bulking and cutting process, bro. It's hard to do. It takes a mental toll on you because when you're cutting weight. You're eating less, and you're mentally not there, right? I feel the best when I'm bulked up, when I'm super heavy, and that's when I look the best too. But I feel like there's so many good things that can come out of bulking and cutting and all this stuff. So if y'all are not in the gym yet, I would definitely suggest getting in the gym. It's just taught me so many things, bro. You know what I mean? So what about you? I know you've been grinding.
Me, I started out working out back when I was in the pen. And when I mean pen, I mean grounded. I got grounded for 2 years. All my friends know, shout out Justin Dansby, shout out Jaden Gordon, RIP, my boy. Shout out Dylan Greer. Shout out the other Dylan. Man, shout out to the people who, remember this time, Arlen Kelly. But I was grounded for like 2 years, and it was kind of like a meme, you know what I mean? Everyone was like, yeah, Jaimon's locked up. And yeah, I just started just doing push-ups, you know what I mean? That's when I really got into looking at, you know what I mean, different workout routines, things of those sorts. And when I went to high school, I got into wrestling really big, and I needed to lift to, become stronger, to be able to do the moves in wrestling. And that's when I started working out for real. And then going to college, it was a little transition. And when I went to college, I just started working out even more. And I was really consistent. I was in the gym every single day for, 2 hours a day. Like I was enjoying it. Yep. And then it got to the point where my knees. I've been having bad knees since high school because of wrestling, and then it got to the point where I tore my rotator cuff, and I went through some
Yep.
trials and tribulations, but just now, these last few months, I've been getting back into it. I got the gloves over there on my pool table. I pick them up every single day. I
Go.
do little calisthenics workouts. I'll wake up, just little things like this. You know what I mean? Lifting up your arms. And actually, right now, I'm developing my muscles. I'm developing my body. I'm developing my joints to be able to lift that heavy weight again, because that was my big problem. I tore my rotator cuff because I wanted to go into the gym
Yeah.
and pick up some 65s and push it. And yeah, I could find a way to mentally push that up, but my rotator cuffs were not strong enough for that weight. You know, I'm about 140 pounds, so I'm definitely not, I wasn't prepared to lift that weight. Ended up tearing my rotator cuffs. I went through a time where I just didn't touch the gym for a long time. And I just got back into it a few months ago with my passion towards, boxing, having fun with my friends. It's nothing professional, but it's definitely a hobby that I love to do. Guys like Gervonta Davis inspire me because he's someone that's 5'5". He's my height, my weight exactly. Boxes at my weight, probably walks around at like, 170. Those guys drop.
Right.
But just seeing that guy go into boxing and dominate as, you know what I mean, an undersized person in his weight class, seeing what he can do, studying his moves, and, you know what I mean, just seeing how he is, that's always, inspired me. Boxing definitely got me back into this. So right now, you know what I mean, I'm working on calisthenics. I'm doing push-ups, pull-ups, body weight workouts, getting back into it. But yeah, just taking little steps, being consistent, building up my, my joints and all that, and getting back into it slowly.
Because that rotator cuff will put you out, bro.
It put me out, man.
I feel like a lot of people have to think about longevity. That's the reason why I do it, right? Arthritis, don't want to have that when I'm older. So the joints are super important, especially for y'all who are watching. If y'all are injured, prioritize recovery, right? Don't push yourself. Don't ego lift. Don't try to impress people for the numbers, right? It's happened to me too. I've gotten on there, throw up some crazy weight. Yeah, I put it up, but then I'm out for a week because I can't lift shit no more, right? So prioritize longevity and just, slow progression. It's progressive overload, adding a little bit of weight each time. I mean, then eventually test them. It's good to see your maxes and see how much you can bench every now and then, but do it on a program. Don't go in there and ego lift just to impress the girls at the gym. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would do back in the day. But I realized, bro, I'm getting hurt too often, right? There weren't any serious injuries, but I realized I was getting hurt to the point where I couldn't even lift. So they really put it in perspective to dial things down, but still train crazy hard in a way that wouldn't injure myself.
Yeah, definitely. Always try to push yourself, find different ways to push yourselves, maybe lower that weight and focus on form a lot more, because form is a lot more important than just lifting that weight. Because if you're doing curls and just swinging, yeah, you're getting it up, but you're injuring your back, you're probably going to injure your shoulders, and you're swinging it. You're not picking up. But if you can get that weight that's half that weight and just move slowly and do more reps, then you're just building up that muscle memory, and you know what I mean. You're actually getting to the point where you can do that rep right without injuring yourself, instead of just trying to push up any type of weight.
Right, because at that point, if you're doing bicep curls, you're not even hitting the bicep, right? So a big piece of advice for y'all who are just starting to get into lifting and fitness, like, focus on your form first. Don't give a crap about what anyone thinks. Just, who cares about the weight? Get your form down first, right? That's the most important. Once you get the form down, then you can start putting on the weight. Because just like you were saying, if you're curling like this, bro, you're using your shoulders, your back. You're gonna throw something out.
Your legs too.
You're gonna be in a wheelchair soon, like, for real. So prioritize just movements and just look it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or reach out to me or someone. We can definitely help you. YouTube videos are what helped me, right? That and my boy Aldo Nava, shout out Aldo. He's the one who got me into lifting. Hit some gym sessions with him, and he saw my form wasn't up to par. And keep in mind, this is when I was super skinny, right? Just didn't know what I was doing. So find someone in the gym that can help you. It's good to go with a buddy, but also it's cool to lift solo too. I mean, I love having a gym partner, but I'm at the time now where I'm on my own schedule, and not everyone can come at the same times that you can. So use your resources and just build your knowledge off of that. You know what I mean? It's about trial and error, for real.
Definitely.
So 100%, bro.
Learn from it.
Yep.
So how do you overcome laziness and stay consistent with your exercise routine?
That comes down to discipline, bro. Like, we were talking about this earlier. Like, takes 60 days to create a habit, right? So at the beginning, I wasn't too consistent, but then I realized I wasn't seeing gains because I would go 2 days, take off 2 days, go one day. I wasn't consistent, right? I was just hitting every part of the body. So I would say developing a structure, and just you got time. You got time throughout your day. Stop making excuses. I mean, if you work crazy hours, that's fine, but there's always going to be an hour where you're on your phone or doing something that you could be in the gym for. That's what you got to think about deep down is like you work a 9 to 5. That's what, like a few hours. It's a good chunk of the day, right? But then you got the whole rest of the night to do what? Watch a movie. You're doing this. Nah, you got time for the gym, so go and hit it, and then do whatever you do the rest of the day. You know what I mean? So there's always time for it. Time's not an excuse in my eyes personally, but that's kind of how I stay consistent, just being accountable to myself, right?
Yeah.
In the post too, just like people are counting on me to post, people are counting on me to get big, people are counting on me to inspire, which is why I do what I do, right? I don't post stuff on social media just to post. I do it to inspire people and track my progress. So that's a big driving force behind it too. And you got to have a driving force behind everything you do in life, right? For me, it's my family, my girlfriend, my friends, just everyone counting on me and that have seen and been with me through this fitness journey these last 4 or 5 years. What am I going to stop now? No, right? Unless something crazy comes up, but I'm grinding this shit out until I can't lift no more. I'll be lifting until I'm dead, bro. Literally till I'm dead, bro. So, yeah, that's kind of how I stay consistent. But also do it in a way that you enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like find out what path you want to take with fitness. I'm super into like the weightlifting, bodybuilding aspect of it. Some people are CrossFit, some people are running. Whether just find your niche within fitness and do it every day. Not saying everyone has to go in the gym and lift iron weights. No, like there's so many different kinds of fitness out there. Bro. Yoga, bro. Yeah.
Basketball.
Yoga's crazy though. I've taken one yoga class with my girlfriend. It was a hot yoga class. It was crazy, low key. Yeah, I damn near fell asleep. We were in that room. It was this place in St. Charles. It was, I don't even remember what it was called, but yeah, she was. First, I drove to the wrong place, the wrong yoga studio. Keep in mind, there was like one other guy in there, right? So I drove to the wrong place. I show up late, my first hot yoga class, and then I get in there, and then everyone's just like, shh. I'm like, dog, this is what I'm getting into. I'm like, yeah. Then, dude, she had me in all these weird positions where I thought my masculinity was out the window. Like, I swear to God, the instructor had me in doggy style with the towel on my forehead. I was like, dog, you got me tweaking. But it relaxed me. Like, I feel like it's a matter of trial and error. Like, I'm not a huge yoga advocate, but I would try it again, depending if it was a different class. You know? But, like, it's good. So find your niche within that stuff and stick to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yoga's crazy, though. Yoga's crazy.
Nah, I mean, I'm more cool with doing yoga at the crib, pull up a little YouTube video, copy their
like
moves.
That stuff, yeah. Like on your own, 100%. It's good for the joints, good in that. But like yoga itself is amazing. I'm not shitting on yoga in any way. I'm just saying, like, I'm not the kind of guy to go in a class with a bunch of 60, 70-year-old ladies and just do it with them. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do it on my own time. Like, yeah, it's fire.
In your own environment.
Yeah, 100%. So yoga's great. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Staying consistent with your exercise routine. Find enjoyment in it, like you said. You know what I mean? If you're a basketball player, you know what I mean? Or if you like playing basketball, you don't have to force yourself into the weights every single day.
Right.
But maybe you can look up a few workouts that help with your basketball skills and pull those maybe after your basketball workout or whatever. But just find something you love and just get moving, because if you go outside and you jog every morning, or if you do 30 minutes of exercise a day, or even 20 minutes of exercise a day, you're doing what a lot of people aren't.
Yeah, and another thing too is, like, I feel like with every aspect of fitness, no matter what it be, you have to find a way to challenge yourself. If you do the same thing every day, you're not going to see results. So like bodybuilding, weightlifting, like, you have to add on the weight. That's the challenge for me, is the numbers game, right? Putting on more weight to an extent that's safe, but also pushing myself to new limits every single day, trying out new workouts, seeing what works, what doesn't, kind of filtering out the odds and evens and just trying to figure out what works for me. You know what I mean?
So, what have the benefits that you saw with being consistent in the gym, exercise
Dude,
habits?
so many, bro. So many. I would say mainly just my body. I feel great. I feel like I look a lot better, but most importantly, mental health, bro. Mental health, like the gym has taught me so many things. It's taught me discipline, consistency, challenging and overcoming obstacles, right? Just like we were talking about with our injuries, right? That's an obstacle you got to overcome, and that shit translates to other aspects in life, right? All that mental health, it'll teach you to stay persistent, and just show you so many things, bro, like that I've never even thought before. Like it's molded me into the person that I am today. It's got me on a great work ethic because one, those hours in the gym and staying and not missing a day has taught me the same thing in school, right? Get the assignments done on time. It's taught me the same thing in work. Go out and work, right? No matter how you're feeling, just go out and do it because you don't know how long you're here for. Make the most of it, bro, for real. So, yeah.
It definitely live life to the fullest. Like we said in the other episode, you don't want to live in regret. You don't want to look
Yeah.
up 10 years down the line and wish that you would have started working out sooner because you're looking at other people, which also don't compare yourself to other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's different and you can always start your journey at any time. I don't care if you're the smallest person in the gym. I'm usually the smallest person in the gym when I go in there, but guess what? I'm in there.
Right.
And if I'm the smallest person in the gym, that's just motivation because I know if I keep coming here every single day like they are, one day I'm not going to be the smallest person in the gym.
And going off that too, I feel like a big thing I've seen is that the reason people don't go into the gym and people don't take the action to start that process is because they're worried about what other people think, right?
Yeah.
So for me, like when I started in the gym, I was looking around. I thought people were looking at me, watching what I'm doing, right? The only time people are going to be looking at you in the gym is if they see you doing like incorrect form, bro. And most of the time, they're going to come and help you. So, a big piece of advice I would say for you new gym goers or people that have been in the gym but still kind of struggle to find that peace in the gym. You know what I mean? Don't worry about people thinking about what you're doing. Everyone's there on their own grind. Most likely, they're not looking at you working out, right? You're going to get a couple glares here and there, but it's like, it's nothing crazy bad. You know what I mean? Just do you. There's not 1,000 people watching you. I can guarantee you. So just do you and grind that shit out.
Definitely.
For real.
So can you share any personal experiences or stories that demonstrate the impact discipline has had in your fitness?
Yeah, bro. The impact that discipline has had in my fitness, just like we were saying, like it translates to so many aspects. But I'm trying to think of an example. Just like the high school thing again, bro. Like just me starting small and getting big, being able to carry myself throughout every aspect of life, just knowing like I'm improving every single day. You know what I mean? It gives me something to look forward to every day. That's another thing. Like on your day-to-day basis, find someone that you look forward to doing. Like I save the gym for usually the last of my days or like the last time during my day just because I look forward to it, right? I'll work and it gives me something to look forward to. I love work too, but you got to have some joy in it every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that and another reason is just because I'm trying to be a walking brick house. You want my honest opinion? My goal is to be that guy walking down the street and just no one's gonna touch. Like that's my ultimate goal. Not the biggest goal, but that's one of my goals with lifting. You know what I mean? It's just to better myself, get big, and just be able to protect and provide.
Definitely.
Honestly,
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That's the main reason, bro. To protect and provide, literally, for my
Especially
family,
for-
my friends, no matter where I'm at. I feel like getting big and just not even getting big in general, but just being athletic, being physically fit and healthy will translate to so many aspects and just improve you in all ways of life.
Yeah, definitely. Even with health too, it helps you be able to maintain a healthy weight, improve your health, strengthen your bones, your muscles, and reduces the risk of like chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, cancer. And moving on to health, the gym has many benefits for your health. You need to take care of your health, maintain a healthy lifestyle, drink a lot of water. Like how you said, you wake up every morning and drink water. I know you've had those times where you walk around with your jug, your water jug, and drinking a whole jug of water a day. That's what you're supposed to do. Getting your exercise and also taking care of your mental, your spiritual, and the gym all helps with that.
The gym is my zen, bro. Literally my zen. It's where I go to just clear my head. But yeah, drink a lot of water. That should help a lot. I try and drink like a gallon to a gallon and a half a day. Think about it. Your body's made of 75% water, bro. Like,
You
you
need
don't
some
drink
more.
water, then you're gonna feel like shit. You feel
Mhm.
like crap. So, you know.
Yeah, and then definitely, if you eat like crap, you're gonna feel like crap too.
Yep.
Because if you eat those Pop Tarts, it makes your stomach hurt. Or, and then also though, you also got to understand when this world started, we had fruits, vegetables, and yes, we had animals too. But those fruits, vegetables, those natural foods, those are the foods that we're really supposed to be injecting into our body. Now we
Yep.
have all these lab-made foods, Pop Tarts, all
Yeah.
horrible for you. All these foods, and they make your mind foggy when you eat junk food all day. It's not real food. You
Yep.
don't feel like yourself. You don't feel energized. You're just more tired, sluggish after
Right.
eating, that junk food. So you got to make sure you're eating the right foods, fruits, proteins, drink your water.
Yeah, you
Definitely.
got to. All those whole foods have like hella nutrients, bro, that you
Hmm.
need. You need
Hmm.
the caveman back in the day, the people back in the olden days, that they weren't slamming Jack's pizzas and pizza rolls and Pop Tarts and crap like you were saying, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they were the most primal and probably the most physically fit the whole generation. Like obesity count was probably crazy down back then. I doubt obesity existed back then because all they had was
Yeah.
fruits, veggies, and meat.
Yeah, and there is a big wave of obesity,
Yeah.
especially in America, and it's because of fast food, laziness, and the
Yep.
way we're eating.
And yeah, I feel like, so here's my stance on it, right? No disrespect towards any
No,
people
no.
that are obese, but I feel like obesity is something that you can control, and it comes down to a form of being lazy, right? Some of it's genetic and you can't control it. For those people, I feel bad for, right? Because it's in their environment. They don't have the ability to make that change based on their surroundings and their home and whatever's going on, right? But for the people who have the money and have the ability and time to go out and change and eat right, I don't feel bad for you at all. Swear to God, I don't feel bad one bit because I mean, I was never obese, right? But I was super skinny and I made that change to get bigger and make my body healthy. I've known people who, a couple of my boys, bro, like they were big, like probably 300, 250. They cut down hundreds of pounds and now they're feeling great because they decided to make that change and they weren't lazy about it. So I feel like if any of you are struggling with like being overweight, this and that, just like look into it, try out the gym, start switching up your diet, start drinking more water, just start doing things differently. And I guarantee you that obesity correlates to their mental health too,
Hmm.
right? So I feel like most obese people are kind of depressed, not all of them, but it's because of the stuff they're putting in their body. You
Yeah,
know, it's all crap.
yeah, yeah.
So
And they're just stuck in that mental trap of I don't know where to start change. I like this food. I'm
mhm.
comfortable with this food.
Yep.
And I mean, and then also something that's very harmful is someone thinking, oh, I'm fat because of genetics and there's nothing I can do about it. There's no way I can there's no way I can, get in the body that I want to be in when
Right.
that's a very harmful way of thinking because you can't grow because you already got a fixed mindset that this is how I'm going to be no matter what. And you got to break through that
For
and
real.
realize that there's always ways that you can be where you want to be.
Yep, 100% agree with that, bro.
Hmm.
So for you people who are just struggling with that, reach out. Even reach out to someone, right?
Hmm.
Have a friend. Like it's not hard to speak up. I know it is pretty hard for a lot of people, but all it takes is some words, some asking, some advice. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? That'll change your life,
Yeah, well,
literally. So just be proactive about it. Even reach out to me or even Jaimon. You know, we're both grinding one way or another. So
hmm,
for real,
definitely,
things will
definitely.
come with time, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
for sure.
So what do you do to take care of your health and well-being? And that can be physical or it can
Mhm.
be mental, spiritual.
Yep. So I'll start with one. I'd say lately, my diet's been getting better. Right. I tried a dirty bulk that didn't work out too well for me. So I know a little contradictory, but tried it for a week, didn't like it, felt like shit. So we're back on that. Just make sure you're eating whole foods, right? But main thing, I would say spiritual, right? I give all glory to God, the man above, no matter what you believe in. These last 6 months, I've been really just praising him and being grateful, having a lot of gratitude towards him. But I pray probably once a day or whenever I feel the need to. But that's just kind of my release to just you know, everything going on through the day, giving gratitude and to the man above for everything he's done for us, putting us on this earth. So that's kind of how I maintain my consistency and my discipline in the gym too. I thank him for this opportunity, because not a lot of people have gyms, bro. There's, like we were talking in the other episode, bro, like there's people who don't have access to gyms. There's people who don't have access to super organic foods like we do. So, you know, that's a big thing too. It's just me giving all glory to God, man. All glory to God, and just the people around me, I feel like motivate me so much as well. People counting on me to do well in that fitness industry as well as all aspects. Just grind it, give it all you got, you know. Who knows? You don't regret. Don't live life with regrets, for real.
Yep.
It's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, and keeping yourself around positive people, supportive people is definitely great for your mental well-being, because you're around people who want to see you do better. You're around people who are just consistently supporting you in your path and your journey, and that just motivates you and keeps you inspired to keep going. And yeah, definitely God too. God has helped me throughout my life, throughout my journey and everything. And even for those who don't believe in God, just the concept of God, just understand that, you know what I mean? When I am going to talk about God in my podcast, you know what I mean? I know it's not something that is the most popular thing to talk about, but just the idea of God, even if you don't believe in him, even just the idea of it, having that higher power that keeps you in check, you know, your morals, having that moral compass, having that guide through life. And for me, so me and you, someone who actually, you know, believes in God, is so much more powerful, because, you know, we're actually we actually feel spiritually, you know what I mean, what's going on with us, the changes that are going on in our life. We feel the good things, the positive things that are gonna happen. It keeps us pushing, and it really just keeps us grounded and humble to be able, you know what I mean, to do the things that we need to do for others. And it's definitely something that God has helped me with, is just to be able to live life to the fullest and be able to help others as much as I can and be a good human being with morals.
100%. I mean, while we're on that topic real quick, I mean, just like I said, I give all good glory to God, man. I mean, what was it? 3 years ago, I came to college. I had probably $200 to my name, $200 to my name. I was broke as shit, bro. But, you know, these last 6 months, things have changed around. I mean, I had a job. I was a personal trainer pretty much all throughout college. So that was making me pretty good money. But once I actually got spiritual and started giving thanks to him and started, you know, realizing the stuff that he's done for me and the stuff that he will do for me, these last 6 months have changed my life, I would say. I've made more money than I've ever made in my life since I've been talking to God. Everything's been good. A lot of things have been coming my way ever since I gave glory to him. You know what I mean? So whoever your higher power is, if you don't believe in a higher power, then believe in someone to inspire you, right? That's the only advice I could give you if you don't believe in a higher power, is believe in growth, right? Just believe in yourself. So,
another method for taking care of your mental health is definitely meditation, either at night or in the morning or just in the middle of the day. And it can be as little as just even breathing exercises, living in the moment, being by yourself, listening to meditation music, going outside and just taking in the I mean, there's different ways you can do it, but just taking how you feel, figure out how you feel at this very moment, and just live in the, you know what I mean, just feel the present moment on how it is. And meditation, you can do it many different ways. You can just look up a YouTube video and do whatever it tells you to do, and it'll be a 10-minute video. And then after that, you'll have more clarity, you'll have more mental focus, and you're just gonna be ready for the day, or you're gonna wind yourself down and you'll be able to sleep a lot easier because you don't have those things on your mind, and meditation was able to get that off of you.
100%. I mean, mostly meditation is like, you know, that quiet stuff, just all that kind of stuff. But meditation doesn't have to be you sitting in silence. It could be you sitting in your room listening to music. That could be your form of meditation. Whatever kind of gives you the ability to reflect on the present moment and just be in that present moment, just like you were saying. That'll take you so far, bro. Literally. Like it helps you clear your mind. It helps you relieve stress. Stress is something I want to talk about too. It's just, stress is crazy, bro. Like, a lot of people got to find these ways to just get rid of stress. Like, for me, God's relieved a lot of my stress. just because I believe that he has a plan for me. And every day, you know, my time will come when my time comes. He has a plan in motion for me. Yeah, we in motion. Shout out Malk, but yeah, that's how it is.